Y'all ready for this? Oh, here we go. Sagittarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please remember that I always create an extended reading for you guys. If you want to join me, the link is below, or you can join the Unbound membership here on the channel, and you'll get access to all of the extendeds for the life of your membership. Sagittarius videos come out every single every single Tuesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. It's not going to be the easiest week. Is it going to be the worst week? No. No. The astrology basically tells us that there is kind of trouble. It's almost like in some ways it could be a very lazy week for you, or feel like you could feel very lazy, like easily contented, when in fact you might have to push a little bit harder. Why? You've got two trines. Jupiter is trine to the sun, which means confidence that just keeps going and going and growing and growing, especially when that sun goes into Leo, right? Just so much confidence that in some ways you're not working hard enough, or you forget to work hard enough. There's just so much harmony with how you feel about yourself that you're forgetting, hey, we need to keep up some momentum here, right? So in other words, you can get slowed down from happiness this week. It's almost like, the story of the tortoise and the hare, when the hare just kind of goes, yeah, I can take a rest. I got this turtle. But do you really? Because other people are still trying hard. So you don't want to fall behind, right? Now, there's also a square to Venus simultaneously, so there's just a sense of you could be willing to settle for less than what you are freaking worth, right? It's like jump on things too quickly, or take the first thing that's offered to you, because you feel like it should be that way, like it should be that easy. There's also another trine to Mercury this week. Things will come quickly. Thoughts will come quickly. This is a very bright mind, expansive, beautiful, growing, thinking outside of your normal comfort zone. This is a great time for exploration and conversations with people that you normally wouldn't talk to. Same thing. It's not bad energy. It's just there's such an ease to the energy that you might get a little too comfortable, especially with that square to Venus, which means that you could overspend. Easy to overspend money when Jupiter is squared to Venus. Easy to sleep with somebody that you might not really be happy with in a couple of days or the next day. It's just it's challenging in that it's the nicest square there is, and it's a little, with the two other trines, it's a little too easy. I'll tell you right now, Sagittarius, this would be a great week to go on vacation. Now, I know that every Sagittarius can't take off work next week. But it is that kind of mentality, that sense of lazy river, go with the flow, I like how this feels kind of mentality. It's just that everybody else around you is also kind of going through some shit emotionally. Cancer and Venus, which Jupiter is square to, is very up and down. Very moody. So there's not a consistency. You can't rely on the consistency of the currency. People could make promises that sound really good, or you could be inclined to make promises that sound really good. You might want to overpromise things that you really either can't deliver or will forget about in a couple of days. So just be aware of that. What is this card that I keep showing you? It means that it's a grasshopper spirit, which is good luck, it's fortune, take a leap of faith, but this is what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, do I really want it? It's like, I like where I am. See, this is a beautiful thing, and I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad about shit, because ain't nothing wrong with feeling good with what you got. This is a wonderful thing, but you should be leaping. You should be moving, or something's moving toward you. Either way, you're not going to take a move. You're not going to be making moves this week. You're not. You're not. You've already got so much. And I do like this mentality. I do like that you realize it. I do like that you know it. I do like that you're appreciating it. Learn from the past. But yeah, there's something here where you haven't learned from the past. It's in reverse. There's a sense of something is still quite unrealized. Take a leap of faith and learn from the past. Both in reverse. It's almost like in some ways you're about to jump into or fall into something similar that you did way back when. But I will say this to you. It doesn't look like it's going to be the same. It's almost like don't learn from the past, because the past isn't going to teach you about the possibility in the future. It's like rest on what happened. Let the past rest. Oh, shit just got interesting. Sagittarius. We have bee spirit, sweet results await. This is pretty energy. This is also Leo energy, and Leo season begins this week, toward the end of this week. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Now, only the busy bee gets the honey, which means that you have been working on something. And the things that you have been working on, there's a great deal of sweetness in. You may already have, it feels like you already have a really sweet situation, right? So don't judge based on the past. Don't let those fears catch up to you like, oh, I gotta do something, I gotta act on it now. Fuck what I said before. Don't. If you're happy with what you have and you're in a position where you've changed things, it's different, you like stuff now, don't let the past come in and fuck you up and make you think, oh, no, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad because in the past it didn't work out. You're pretty solid right now. Okay. We have hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Be in the present. There's a beauty to the present moment. Okay. And then we have catfish. Claim your independence. What is this? Claim your independence is about living in the moment and being playful. That's what Cat teaches us. Cat Totem teaches us. Live for the moment. Live for the now. Be flexible. Be malleable. You got it. You're fine. You're good. In fact, the more I get into these cards, the more I'm seeing, the less you look back, the better your life will be. Because that past is going to discolor the present. And the present is actually quite vivid and beautiful. So the past, it's saying to you that whatever situation you're coming in contact with, that reminds you in any way of a situation that you went through or were going through, that you had gone through in the past, it's not the same. This is something brand new. Listen, the same people may be involved. Situationally, it may seem familiar, but things have changed. Things have changed. And then we have the abundant universe will provide. Cha-ching, cha-ching, baby, you got everything. What? Where do you guys hide this shit, man? Because it's like, could you bottle this luck and share it? Dude. The abundant universe will provide. Buffalo spirit. This is Taurus energy. So we're coming upon some sort of value, resource that is going to make you be able, it's like concurrent with, it's congruent. No, I don't like congruent. It's gonna make you be able to live in the present moment without repeating whatever had happened in the past, like those resources, those things. It's almost saying you can't learn from the past. Maybe you've never actually been here before. I think the deception is it may look the same, it may look similar. It may remind you of something, but ultimately, Sagittarius, this is completely different because Spirit has your back. The abundant universe will provide means there's money here. That is, there could be money or resources that are going to come in that are going to enable you to expand, to grow, to actually be helped in a way, right? And this is very unlike what you've experienced before. Sagittarius, watch out. Watch out for distraction. Better watch out. Coming out in the future. Watch out for distraction. There's something here like having such a good time. This was sort of the warning that I was getting in the beginning. You're having such a good time. Somebody could steal your shit. That's a warning. This card is a warning. I'll tell you that right now. Because you're having such a good time. Or you're supporting somebody or helping somebody that in the past has done you wrong. And the only reason why I think you would actually do that is because you feel so secure in what you've got. You know nothing important can be stolen. Because these cards, I don't like them. I don't like them. Because what they're telling me is somebody that you would help or you would, carry. I don't think it's them. It may not be them. But while your back is turned and you're enjoying life and just living joie de vivre and being really happy, there is some... What is this? Lord, you got to tell me. Who is this people? Is this the same people? Why is this card? What is this card? Who is this card? This is you guys. Somebody may be thinking that you're helping them when you're not really helping them. You're taking advantage of them. The fuck is that about? This is temperance here. This is a commitment you've made. This is somebody that lives alone, somebody that likes to be alone, and they're confused, or there's confusion around them. It's like somebody is happy about something, but they're not ready to allow themselves to be happy about it because they're still fucking confused. And it has to be because in some ways, this is somebody who likes to be alone. This is Sagittarius, that's you, very social energy. Virgo can be social, but this is the Hermit. This is somebody who is likes to be alone, and you don't really understand why. Maybe you don't understand why somebody spends so much time alone. You could be getting in over your head with this kind of like it's a connection, maybe it's a marriage or a commitment to coming together, pooling your resources, it's like everything is coming to completion, finding a way to make things work, but no, it feels like somebody is still finding their way and isn't quite certain. You think, oh, everything is worked out, everything is going really well, but there's a lack of certainty here. Somebody doesn't trust you. Somebody doesn't trust you. And it could be because of stuff that's happened in the past between the two of you. And they think on some level, or you're suspicious of somebody, thinking on some level, this person's gonna fuck me. They're gonna screw me. They're offering me all this shit and it's distracting, but I don't really know. I think you need to sit back and ask yourself this question. Am I doing what's right for us, or am I doing what's right for me? And you can conversely ask yourself that same question. Are they doing what's right for us? Or are they doing what's right for themselves? How will this impact somebody? Because it doesn't look like this lonely person, this person that going by themselves, going it alone, is going to work out very well at all. It's going to work out well with you, well for you. Hermit energy, Virgo energy, something about work, could be about work or job, confusion about a job, you know? It's like there's a lack of certainty here that's sending off all these alarm bells. Tell me why. I just want to know why. I just think that this person could be sort of confused about their purpose or their role. The answers you need are coming. This is Gemini energy, so a conversation. A one-on-one conversation with them is going to help to could work miracles and help to clarify things. A personal issue reaches resolution, has to do with family, full moon in Cancer. We just experienced a full moon, the full moon during Cancer season, which is technically in Capricorn, but it just happened. There's something here, something you're talking about. A personal issue reaches resolution. Gemini, Cancer. Then we have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. Something finished. Finished family matters, being finished, being done, being over with, talking about them, understanding them, communicating them, bringing them to the surface, talking about them, finishing that out. What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? Letting go of some shit that happened, talking about things that happened from maybe in the family, the fourth house. Conclusions are within reach, okay? Which means that you're not, this isn't going to hold itself out or last too long. There's not about suspense. This is about sincere confusion. And then we have, it's time to take action. So the conclusion that's coming is that you're going to move forward with somebody, or that they're moving forward with something, that they're going to say yes to this, that they're going to want to do it. Take time to breathe out and being very relieved. I think in some ways you know or have high hopes that something is going to work out, but clearly there's sort of an empathy where you realize, I understand why somebody would be hesitant here. Also, somebody's work isn't as secure as they're keeping to themselves. They're keeping something to themselves. It could be about work as in I'm not saying they lost a job, but like things aren't working out so well. They're really confused, and they feel unsteady when it comes to their trajectory or their day-to-day. And maybe they feel like in some ways they're deceiving you, or they're afraid, or you're afraid, am I going to end up supporting this person? Or they're afraid, am I going to end up supporting you? But ultimately, here's the thing. So fucking what? If that's your fear, then maybe you shouldn't be going into this, because whoever you form a partnership with, like, you know how they say relationships, not just romantic, baby, partnerships, business partnerships, friendships, all of them, any relationship. You know how everybody lies to you all the time and says, oh, it's 50-50, it's 50-50, gotta be 50-50 bullshit. You've read those memes, and that's what this kind of reminds me of. It's like, it ain't always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20. You know, sometimes it's 10-90. Sometimes somebody needs to be carried. Somebody just needs your support. It don't mean they're not pulling their weight. It just means that ultimately this motherfucker, you know, is a person and they need some goddamn help. This is it. Answer this question. This is the one thing you need to answer for yourself to, you know, solve all this confusion. Is this person worth the investment? If you don't answer yes like that, you should not be getting into this situation. If you're talking about yourself, if you're thinking about yourself, understand, am I worth the investment? And this is where the challenge will be, because there's Venus, there's Jupiter square Venus, something here with funds. There's a challenge here. Something's fishy, something's going on, it ain't right. And ultimately, if you really believe that somebody really believes that you are worth the investment, they're not going to freak out when you lose your job. They're going to be like, you better stop freewheeling, go get a job. You know, that's the reaction of somebody who never actually believed in you because they're scared themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the tension now. There's some sort of tension regarding a job, regarding income. You know, I'm scared. You know, what will happen to me if something fucks up? Am I surrounding myself with people who believe in me? Or am I surrounding with people who just sort of want to take advantage from me when I can be useful? But then, oh, you know, if I need help, where are they going to be? They're scared. And it has to do with something in your history. Let's go to the extended. We'll dig deeper. I love you guys. I'll see you there.